Viewer discretion is advised.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of OMSI 2. Today we're going to be back in Chicago, going to be with the CTA map once again as this bus goes inside of us. Lovely. But today we're going to be driving the new Flyer 60-foot articulated bus that CTA currently rosters on their active fleet. Very nice looking bus indeed. It looks good in the game. I'm not really a fan of new Flyers in real life. The newer ones at least. I like the older ones, just the newer ones, since that's basically been like the staple Chicago bus for a couple of years now. And you just get tired of seeing them everywhere. But that's what we're going to be driving today. Going to be with the 124 route. So let's go ahead and hop into F1 here. Let's go ahead and turn on the bus. There we go. Not quite sure where my help thing is over down here. So that's going to be kind of something we really need in the near future. Okay, there it is. So we got that there now. I am going to need the parking brake set though. That's going to be a major thing that I need set. I don't really understand why it does this. Like, it just randomly shuts off. I'm not quite sure why the bus does it, but it does. But we come over here, it looks like login's going to be 1805 and 9691, which is like the default login for CTA, so 9691. Let's go ahead and enter that. And let's go ahead and pick a route today, so we'll be 124. We want to make sure we're at Ogilvy Station, so it's at 1638, and it's currently 1620. So we're actually going to be a little bit early, which is fine. So we'll do run, it'll be 601. En route schedule early, so I'm assuming it says to Navy Pier, which is correct. So we'll go ahead and add our help here, which are those things. Cool. And that's just the 130, so I'm not too worried about that. And we'll go ahead and get on out on the road here. Go ahead and actually set it to my steering wheel and pedals, which it is not set. 1 second. There we go. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake, which is this one right here. And we should be all good to go. Put her in drive, actually. We want to do that. Alright, so before we actually move, let's go ahead and put it on to cool. I want the lights to be night run, is what I actually wanted. Night run. Driver's light on, interior lights are on, and all that crap. Neutral. Wipers I don't want. So we turn the wipers off. Perfect. Let's go ahead and open up the window. Alright, we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and make sure that nobody's coming while we release that parking brake. We are good to go. Oh, looks like we actually start over here. So this is the terminus and the start. So we'll go ahead and stop right here. This is going to be the start of our journey.
Route 120.
Alright. But yeah, we got some cars coming in on our mirror there, so we're going to have to wait. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far. Awesome Monday. It's my day off after a 3-day work in the last 3 days, so it's kind of nice. Super nice. Worked 36 hours, so that's 3 12-hour shifts. So I'm pretty much beat up at this point. Here we go. We're making another left over here as well. I believe it's this to cut it off. Yep. I forgot we have to actually manually cut off our blinker. But I do think I ended up finding a fix for this game. Canal and Adams. Yes, the game still does stutter a lot for me, and that's just something that is the game, because I've seen a lot of other YouTubers play this game and it stutters for them as well. But I believe I did find an actual fix for it, because there was supposedly a program that you can use to make this thing run more than just 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is supposedly what it does.
Are you serious?
And so yeah, that is what that is, and supposedly that is what was causing like everything to go wrong with this game, is that it was only running off of like 4 gigs of RAM. Why, I don't know, it just kind of was. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the bus stop here, and yeah, it's just supposedly the what it does right there, where it just everything loads in at once, is normal.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
But yeah, supposedly I can't do nothing about it. That's just something that is a part of the game, I guess. So we are currently early. I think it said we're like 20 minutes early. About 14 early. That's alright. So I'm hoping I did fix it. I did end up doing a couple, like 1 or 2 test runs with it and stuff. So I'm hoping. I really am hoping. But you never know. Usually when you test stuff, it works. And once you get in the recording, it's like, nope, we're going to screw up on you. But it has been quite a minute since I've actually played this game. I know I played it, was like almost a month ago now, the last time I played it with the new flyer, and it still ended up doing the issue. So I'm hoping I ended up changing or fixing that issue. I will have a couple other bus mods and stuff like that in that I'm still trying to work with and everything, so give me a little bit of time for that instead of just the default new flyers. Some different map mods and all that fun stuff in, so give me some time for that. But I just cannot believe that this game is heavier than Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 doesn't even lag like this. ATS sometimes, depending on how long my computer's been on, it'll start lagging like this, but a little bit better.
Whoa.
What are you talking about, whoa? I'm going super slow. It's not like I'm just slamming on my brakes, lady. The nerve of some people. They just probably just want a free ride. That's what we'll call it. Let's go ahead and set that turning signal. Let's go and make sure that there's nobody coming that way, which it looks like we won't hit that car. And yeah, everything just loads in at once. That's just something I can't do anything with. No stop has been requested, so we're good there. And my steering wheel locked up. Looks like we got a stop requested over here, possibly. Nope, not at all. Alright, let's go and get in the turning lane here.
Washington.
But yeah, I don't know. My steering wheel like randomly just locks up playing this game. It usually happens whenever it's like loading stuff in. It'll just lock up, and I'm not quite sure why. It just does. Not sure if it's the wheel or if it's something else. But yeah, it's weird. And then of course, you know, the game loads in and everything. It's just a struggle with this game sometimes. I just never thought that a game would be a lot heavier than GTA 5. That's just something that screws me up, especially for like a game like this. Like, I haven't tested like any of the other routes, like the routes that aren't the United States, because, you know, this is the only route that I'm familiar with and everything. I might try to do some other routes in this game. I'm not quite sure, but I know I'm going to do a lot of like modded routes that are North American and stuff like that. Cayuga one being one of them, the Philadelphia one, and stuff like that. I know I'm going to end up doing those here soon, rather than later. But it has also been a minute since we've done anything CTA related besides the one OMSI 2 video a couple weeks ago. So I do plan on having a couple different videos here with CTA in this game. Kind of do all the routes, like from their destination and stuff. Front and back, both routes with different buses. Then we'll kind of get into the DLC routes and stuff like, not DLC routes, but like modded routes and stuff like that. So we'll do that. So apart from the new flyer, I've got some Nova buses. I've got older new flyer buses as well. Looks like we're going to be going straight here, so I'm not going to get in this lane. We got those. We got some flexible Metro buses. TMC RTS bus as well. And it looks like we've got nobody, one person. Nobody, no stop requested. Steering wheel locked up once again. If we can make it to this red light here, we'll be alright. Looks like we're going to be going straight through. Yep. Straight through, and then I'm going to go ahead and adjust the steering wheel. Coming up on LaSalle. And it's a red light, of course. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. I don't understand why it does it. It just does. It's weird. It's like I hit a curb, it'll lock. I do anything, it'll lock. I don't have any stop requested so far, so that's a good sign. Maybe once we come up over here, we will. But we are going to have to really watch our mirrors if we end up going to these stops over here, because the cars that are parked. So we got one over here. We'll end up turning on our blinker for. Which, don't need it because no stop requested, no nothing. So we're good to just ride on through. That's exactly what bus operators do on the CTA, is just ride on through. I'm also going to be going back to Chicago in GTA 5, or Illinois for that matter. So you'll be seeing a couple different CTA content coming up there as well for Bus Simulator V and stuff like that. So I'm super excited about that. We got nobody. Just come right on through, I guess. Run right through that yellow light. We'll be alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we are running that articulated bus today too as well. So we do have a little bit of a longer bus. So more space for passengers and stuff like that. Riders. There's that 40-footer right there. I remember seeing a different route here that takes you from the Adler Planetarium to the Union Station, which is like Route 140, which is a fictional route. So I'm going to try to find the mod for that so we can kind of do that route as well with a couple different buses. Because I do want to show off this bus once again with the Jeffrey Jump livery on it. Looks like there's nothing going on over here as well. But we'll go ahead and get in this lane here so that we're in the bus lane. I should do this during rush hour a little bit so we actually have some like traffic and we have to deal with like Chicago traffic and stuff like that. But it looks like this is a right turn only. We can't go that way. And we are good. Alright. Red light. Alright, here's a green light. So far, knock on wood, we're doing good. Had a couple issues with the textures loading in there. You guys saw the white buildings. But knock on wood, we're fine as of now. Hoping that we stay fine. Coming to another red light up here.
South Water and Michigan.
And it changed to green. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so we got to stop up here after this Crown Victoria. Nothing. So we got another stop over here at Wacker Drive. We're coming up on Lower Wacker. And it locked up again. I don't understand why. I think it's just my steering wheel. I know that there's a stop sign over here.
Columbus and South Water and West.
I know that there is a stop sign.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst. Okay, I guess that taxi's gonna go. So we're going on Lower Wacker. Yeah, it kind of gets annoying every time you have to do that, though. But it looks like we're making a left over here. Heading towards Navy Pier. Navy Pier is where we're going. But yeah, I'm going to definitely try to find that route, or that separate route mod. And I'm going to see if we can actually do something with it. Looks like that stops right here. No stop requested either, so I guess everybody's going to Navy Pier. So it seems like anytime we hit something, it does it. Like, I just don't really understand. We almost hit a wall because of it. Like, I just don't understand the deal with it. Doesn't make any sense. And it just locked up again. I just don't. It's hard playing this with a controller or like mouse and keyboard as well, but I just didn't think it'd be this hard playing it with a wheel. I thought it'd be like 10 times simpler. But damn, no passengers once again getting on, getting off. That's kind of rough, especially for CTA. I understand COVID buses, but damn. Try this one more time. I guess track IO works in this game too. That's what we're using now. There we go. So I got track IR working. That's super cool, actually. I didn't realize this game used track IR. So we're like 15 minutes ahead of schedule now. We're going to try to stay off these curbs so I don't lock up the wheel again. And there it goes. We got a stop requested finally. Illinois. Go ahead and let her off right here. Come on, dude. Stop requested at Illinois.
Route 124, Navy Pier to Navy Pier via Wacker.
Alright, let's go and shut them doors. Let's go ahead and take the right-hand turn over here. I believe this is actually the road that goes to Navy Pier, I believe. Okay, so we got a stop requested at the next stop here. Cool. Track IR working fine. Mighty fine. Makes it like 10 times easier. McClurg. Looks like I got somebody coming on over here too. Got a couple people coming on, which is good.
As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear.
Yep, I got 3 coming on.
124.
Hey.
Howdy.
To Navy Pier.
Hello.
How y'all doing? Doing good? That's good. Let's go and shut that rear door. There we go. Front door shut as well. I don't think anybody else is getting on, so we'll just go ahead and shut it. Gonna have to get in this lane here because I've got some parked cars up ahead. What the hell, dude? You're not supposed to make that right. Oh, and you just went right into me. Nice, man. Nice. Fuck. Idiots, man. People drive are like idiots. I'm up on Pesh to go. Is there anybody coming on? I got a stop requested at Pesh to go. Alright. So somebody wants out on the rear, it looks like.
Route 124, Navy Pier to Navy Pier via Wacker.
Get out of the bus, lady. Did they get off? Oh, they got off. Cool. Alright, green light. Let's go ahead and get back out on the road. Steering wheel locked up once again. Not quite sure why I have to keep doing this, but I do. There we go. Alright. If it ain't one thing, it's another thing. If it's not steering wheel locking up, it's the steering wheel falling off of my desk. We're going to run this red light here. I know we're not currently in a lane, but that's alright. I'm going to be stopping here because I do have a stop requested at Illinois and Lakeshore. Open the door in the rear there.
Route 124,
Looks like she got off.
Navy Pier via Wacker.
Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Navy Pier should be our next coming up stop. There we go. Alright, Navy Pier should be our next stop coming up, which it looks like it is. We're going to be taking a left over here. Cutting through 2 lanes of traffic. I do have a stop requested,
Welcome to Navy
which
Pier.
I understand.
The most economical way to see all
Is
Mr.
this
Chicago
way?
has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations.
Alright, well, it looks like we actually made it to Navy Pier without any issues, which is good. Maybe next time we'll do 124 from Navy Pier down to Union Station. And then we'll get into 130 once again, which looks like there's a 124 right here at the terminus. We got a Chicago PD Crown Victoria right there as well. And our bus stop is going to be, That one right there. Nice little Chicago PD with that wheel and edge light bar. One of my favorite light bars Chicago had besides the Jetstream. We'll go ahead and come over here, stop at the terminus, and make sure we don't actually hit anything, which it looks like we're not going to. So we'll come over here, stop at the terminus. Right there. Let's go and set the parking brake. Let's go and open the doors. Turn the hazard lights on. Alright, so we did good. We were early on everything, too early, which I'm okay with, because, you know, I wanted to get through the route and not actually, you know, wait. So that's alright. Let's go ahead and save that. Oh, we don't need to be saving that. Let's go and exit out of that. Bus doors are open. Route 124. We kind of went on the curb a little bit, but that's alright. Runtime number 601 in Navy Pier. And right now we'll do 124 to Union and Ogilvie. We'll change that for the next driver right there. How's it going, buddy? And then we'll end up just doing that. So run 601. Enter. And I think that is going to change it to the garage. Alright, so it looks like this bus is going out of service, going to the garage. That's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as by hitting that like button. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button with the bell icon as well. Greatly appreciate it if you guys would. Make sure you follow me on all social media. It looks like we have another articulated bus coming into the town over here on route number 66, Chicago to Austin, which is one of the two routes that I took the most on, was 66 and Route 49, the Western. So definitely one of the routes I took most on. They started using articulated buses after I moved out of Chicago. Not quite sure why they did, but they did. Looks like there's another 66 in front over here. So they got two 66 right here. One's to Austin. That one's still got Navy Pier. And yeah, that's going to go and do it for this one, guys. Take care.